Hi, in this week's video, we're going to be talking about something that comes up so often in our neural retraining journey, and it's this. How do I know if I'm doing too much or not enough in my neural retraining program? If you're new here, I'm Clemmons. I'm a wellness coach and the author of Rewire Your Wellness, and I help people to use self-directed neuroplasticity to support their healing from chronic illness, pain, and anxiety. And I'm so glad you're here. So whether it's going for a walk, trying a new food, stepping into a store, or simply getting out of bed, it can feel so confusing to know what's safe to do and what's too much that might set you back. So today I want to talk about why that happens and how to build trust with your body in a way that truly supports your healing. When your nervous system has been in a state of survival for a long time, whether because of trauma, chronic illness, or ongoing stress, the body can start to feel like the enemy. Things that used to feel neutral or even enjoyable can start to feel scary or overwhelming. A walk around the block, a new food, or entering a building can set off old symptoms or can lead to new symptoms. So you might find yourself either avoiding anything that might remotely cause a symptom flare or forcing yourself to push through, hoping to break through the fear and that the symptoms will just go away. I've been in both places. I remember telling myself, just do it anyway, you'll be fine. Or fake it till you make it. But still ending up in a crash that could last several days or even weeks. And then I'd swing back to the other extreme of avoiding anything that might possibly cause a reaction. Back and forth, and I ended up trapped in a loop of fear and frustration. It was exhausting and frustrating. And this isn't because you're doing something wrong. It's because your limbic system just doesn't feel safe yet. Those past experiences, like illness or trauma or stress, have wired your brain to see certain things as threats. So when you try to engage with those things now, your brain sends out symptoms to try to protect you. It's not punishment, it's protection. And the good news is, what was once learned can be rewired. So let's talk about how to start shifting that from the inside out. First, redefine your relationship with your body. This is no longer about performing or proving or doing. It's about building trust. Think of every interaction with your body, whether it's walking, eating, standing, or breathing, as an opportunity to say, I'm here, I'm listening, I care. You're no longer trying to fix your body. Instead, you're partnering with it, working together. And this mindset shift away from judgment and toward compassion is one of the most powerful retraining tools there is, because it allows the limbic system to relax and move towards regulation. And when the brain feels safe, it not only begins to rewire itself, it also frees up the energy and resources that your body can finally use for healing and recovery. Next, start small and start safe. If something feels too big right now, it's okay. Take smaller steps. So for example, instead of going for a longer walk, try to just stand and maybe sway gently. If food is a trigger, imagine eating it with joy. Smell it, or even watch someone else eat it comfortably. If buildings feel unsafe, visualize being inside. Breathe through it, or just stand near the entrance. Relax into the process. The goal isn't to just get it over with. It's to help your brain associate these experiences with safety. And these tiny little moments, done with intention, are what rewire the brain. And then check in on your motivations. Ask yourself, am I doing this out of fear? Or am I trying to prove something to myself or to others? Am I expecting this action to fix me? What would it feel like to be curious instead of in control? What does my body need right now? Support, safety, space, softness, or something else? Curiosity is one of the most powerful antidotes to limbic fear. If you're moving with fear and frustration, just gently pause. See if you can reconnect to calm and clarity first. And finally, track your capacity, not your performance. And this is really gold, so I really want you to hear it. In this work, healing isn't measured by what you can do. It's measured by your ability to be present and stay within your window of tolerance. Ask yourself, do I feel safe before, during, and after my practice? Did I stay connected to my body, or did I dissociate? Was I able to move through the discomfort with compassion? This really matters because pushing, forcing, and proving all send danger signals to the limbic system. But staying within your capacity helps your brain to feel safe, and safety is what opens the door to true rewiring and recovery. A few weeks ago, I shared a video about how we need both calm and growth in the rewiring process. This is the balance we're talking about here, gently expanding what's possible while still honoring where we are. I'll link that video below for you if you missed it. Know that this kind of awareness takes practice and it takes compassion. You won't always get it right, and that's okay. You're learning as you go. So if you've been caught in the loop of wondering, am I doing too much or not enough? You're not alone. This is a very real part of the journey. It doesn't mean you're failing. It means your body is asking for a new kind of relationship, one based on respect and care and trust. You're allowed to move slowly. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to try again. You don't have to get it perfect. You just need to keep showing up with kindness and compassion. If this video was helpful, I talk more about this in my book, Rewire Your Wellness. You'll find gentle, practical ways to build trust with your body, to reconnect with your values, and to move forward in your neural retraining practice. I'll leave a link below. And if you want help creating your own personal rewiring plan, I offer one-on-one coaching where we walk through this together, step by step. Thanks for being here today. I'm so glad that you are on this path. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.